In a world where every soul is born with magic, one child arrived differently. Magic flows through every soul in this world. A gift, a birthright, passed down since the beginning of time. There were two who believed magic belonged to everyone, but one child carried something the world could not see. And so, the world chose not to forgive him. This is where it ends. This is what was always coming.
Ren, what's wrong?
This is the story of the one who was forgotten.
I had a dream.
He didn't tell her what kind, that she had left, that he had stood alone in a world full of light and felt nothing but cold.
Don't worry, Cricket. I'm not leaving you. Ren, did you hear? The Academy entrance exam is in 3 years. 3 years! Can you believe it? Kani de siart prepares. We need to start preparing, Ren. Both of us, together.
Yeah. But you know I can't use magic. There's no way I'll get into the academy. There's no way I'll reach the tower.
I don't care, Ren. We'll find a way. Both of us. Or neither of us.
She meant it. Then. 3 years passed. The day they had talked about in the meadow had finally come.
They had walked this road together, but only one path had ever truly been open.
Sarah!
The tower answered her without hesitation. The last remaining names. Name after name is called. They called every name, every single one, but his.
The ceremony ended. The crowd left. And then, there were only two.
Wait for me, Ren. I'll find a way to bring you up. I promise.
She made him a promise, and he believed every word of it.
I'll find my own way up. I don't care how long it takes. I swear it.
He meant it too. Every word. That was never the problem. And just like that, she was gone. He had no magic. So he became something else. something the world had never needed to fear before. Every morning he fell. Every morning he stood back up. Not because he was strong, because he had nothing else. Days became months. Months became years. The boy who couldn't use magic became someone far more dangerous. Every evening he would stop and look at it, the tower that chose everyone but him. And every evening he made the same silent promise.
The world had decided he was nothing, so he made himself into something it couldn't ignore. He had earned his place the only way he could. With his hands, with his blade, with his blood. It started small, a look here, a turned back there. The kind of thing you tell yourself you're imagining.
No way! He's one of them!
And that was the day the warmth left his eyes. For good. He had crossed every road, fought every creature, survived everything the world threw at him. And now, he was here. She came out to greet him, but the girl who had called him Cricket was gone.
Sarah, it's me! I made it! I kept my promise!
I don't know anyone without magic. You don't belong here. Leave.
She looked through him, like he had never existed at all. He had walked every road, kept every promise, and in the end, she didn't even know his name. He didn't cry again after that. He didn't rage. He just walked. And somewhere along that road, the boy who had believed in something stopped existing. He had used that sword to build something, to earn his place, to reach her. Now, he had nothing left to build for. It had always been there. The world just couldn't see it. And now, neither could he. Not anymore. He had a name once. People who called him Cricket. A promise. A dream. The world took all of it. So he decided to return the favor.
He had stopped counting the days, stopped counting anything. No magic, no seat, get out. They thought the silence meant fear. It didn't. He didn't fight anymore. He just ended things. The boy who once dreamed of sharing magic with the world had become the thing the world feared most. For the first time in a long time, a thought crept in. Quiet, dangerous. Is this right?
Ren!
I don't know anyone without magic. Leave.
Even the one who had promised had looked right through him, like he had never existed at all.
I was never the one who was wrong. The world is. And I'm going to fix it. And just like that, the last door closed. There was no going back.
He had spent years asking the world for a place in it. He was done asking.
Stop! No entry without magic registration!
Every city had a gate. Every gate had a rule. They sent everything they had. It wasn't enough. He didn't come to destroy it. Not yet. He came to show them that their rules no longer applied to him. The city had never been this quiet. Not once in 100 years. They had ruled this city for 100 years. Nobody had ever walked through those doors uninvited.
Who are you, and what do you want here?
For the first time in years, someone looked him in the eyes and didn't run.
Someone who will change how this world works.
He didn't say it like a threat. He said it like a fact. And that was the most terrifying thing they had ever heard.
Take him down!
They threw everything they had in the first 3 seconds. It ended in 4. He hadn't drawn his sword. He hadn't even moved. And yet, the most powerful mages in the city were on their knees. His best, his absolute everything, and it wasn't even close. By nightfall, every city in the world would know his name. Not the name they gave him, the name he had chosen.
Word sped like fire. City to city, kingdom to kingdom. A man with no magic registration, no allegiance, no mercy, and nobody had been able to stop him.
The news reached the tower on the 3rd day. And the one person in the world who recognized that silhouette said nothing. Something stirred, just for a moment. She didn't know what it was. She didn't let herself find out. He is nothing. He was always nothing. Those without magic are a wound in the world, a disease, and you are the cure. Convince her. It didn't need to. It just erased what was left. The tower had one final piece to play. The one Ren had never been able to walk away from. Someone from the tower was coming. He had always known this day would come. He just hadn't expected who they would send. He had spent years becoming something the world feared. And yet, on that road, for the first time in a long time, he felt afraid. The road had always led here. Both of them had just been too broken to see it. She hit him with everything she had. He didn't raise a hand against her, not once. He could have stopped her. He chose not to. Because even now, he couldn't. She had been trained to fight enemies. He wasn't fighting back, and that broke something in her training she didn't know was there.
Sarah, it's me.
For the first time in years, the tower's voice went quiet.
He is nothing! Finish it!
The tower felt it, the crack, and it came back with everything it had.
He had nothing left to fight with, so he offered the only thing he had left, the thing she had forgotten. She was there, for just a second. She was right there. It was never the world. It was never her. It had always been the tower. And now, he had a reason that went beyond fixing the world. He had reached for her, and the world had taken her back, again, the same way it always had, with rules, with power, with chains he couldn't see. He had always kept it at arm's length, controlled it, used it. But this time, he let it in. It didn't just give him power. It showed him everything he had tried to forget, and it made him feel it all, at once. I'm coming. He was no longer walking towards the tower. He was happening to it. For 100 years, the tower had never feared anything. It had built every wall, written every rule, controlled every soul inside it. But now, it felt something it had no name for.
Stop him! Now!
It sent her again. Its most powerful piece. Its cruelest move. The one thing it knew he couldn't destroy. The tower had closed its doors on him once. Now, he had come to close them for good.
You. Again.
Destroy him. End it now! Every wall the tower had ever built.
Finish it! Now!
Even like this, even after everything, he couldn't. The tower gave her everything it had left. It still wasn't enough.
So, you made it.
It had taken the shape of something he could face, one last time.
Your kind are world destroyers.
The power he had let in didn't want him to hear that.
I was made to defend this world against your kind, but now I have failed.
Didn't die with hate, it died with regret. And somehow, that was worse. The tower was gone. The entity was still here. And Sarah was waking up.
I don't know anyone without magic.
The tower had taken everything from her. In one breath, it all came back.
Ren.
She saw through all of it. She always had.
Ren, it's me. I remember everything. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He heard her, every word, and it was tearing him apart.
Ren, I'm right here. Come back.
He was still in there, but the door was almost closed.
Ren, please. I'm right here. Come back to me.
She almost had him. 1 second. second more, and it would have been enough. He didn't run from it. He was claimed by it. She had watched him walk away once before. Back then, she hadn't known what she was losing. This time, she knew exactly. He had spent years chasing her. Now, it was her turn. She already knew. She knew exactly where to go.
Tell me what is inside the one with void eyes.
They knew exactly what she meant. Him is not magic. It is not human. They are called void entities. They consume this for the host. They reduce through destruction. Their only purpose is to kill every living thing that carries magic, to erase it.
Is there a way to bring someone back from it?
You don't stop it. You reach the person underneath. She already knew that. She just needed to hear someone else say it. He had spent years chasing her. Now, it was her turn. The world was running from him. She was the only one walking toward him. She had followed the destruction for days. And now, there he was. She didn't come with a weapon. She came with his name.
Ren.
Ren.
The entity heard her name, and somewhere underneath it, so did he. The entity hit her with everything it had. She got back up.
Ren, I remember the meadow. I remember you used to call me Sarah like it was the only word that mattered. I remember the promise. Both of ours.
She didn't fight the entity. She talked to what was underneath it.
He heard her, and for the first time, he fought back.
There he was. No, kill her. We destroy everything. That is what we are. The entity felt it losing, and it did what it always did. It screamed louder. She watched him fight something nobody else could see. And she didn't look away. Remember who gave you the power. Remember why you have it. She is magic. She is everything you were denied. Kill her. Entity knew exactly where to cut. It always had. She watched him fight something nobody else could see, and she didn't look away.
Ren.
She said it like she always had, like he was still there, because he was.
Ren, I'm here. Fight it. Come back.
She held on, even as everything around her screamed to let go. He came back, one breath at a time. The entity used the one thing Ren couldn't fight, himself. He had spent his whole life trying to reach the tower. The whole time, she had been trying to reach him.
I never forgot you. I was just afraid. I'm sorry it took me so long.
She said everything she should have said years ago, and he heard every word. He had been forgotten by the world. She had been the only one who remembered. And now, she was gone. He had forgotten what it felt like to cry. The world had taught him not to. She reminded him. I have failed. He had one idea. It was insane. He didn't care. I know you're still here. Please, she's dying. She came back for me. Please. It hurt him. I can save her. But there is a condition. You must make a pact with me. The tower had one last offer.
What kind of pact?
You become my guardian, my vessel, bound to me forever. In return, she lives. It wasn't asking him to serve it. It was asking him to become it.
What happens to me if I agree?
You are bound to me forever. But she lives. Everything the world denied him, it was now asking him to die for. No, no, you will not chain me again. I am not yours. I was never yours.
Not this time.
I have another offer. The tower had seen enough. I cannot bind the entity here. It is too strong. But I can send you back to before it found you, to before any of this began.
The tower's final offer, not a binding, a reset. What is the cost? Your body cannot survive the journey back. You will live, but not long.
Do not expect to reach the age you are now.
A second chance, with an expiration date.
In the past, the entity had not yet fully bonded with you. It was weak, dormant.
Go back, kill it before it grows, save her, die young. That was the deal. He already knew. He had known the second the tower said it. But the entity inside him was not so easily silenced. It roared and raged, desperate to break free.
Yes.
One word, and the deal was made. When you arrive, you will know what to do. The tower was sending him back, to the beginning, to fix what was broken before it broke. I'll fix it. I promise.
He had made her a promise once before, in a meadow. He intended to keep this one.
He was gone, back to the beginning. The clock had started. He made it. The past, the world before any of it happened. The tower stood, intact, powerful, waiting. He had been here before. He would not make the same mistakes. It was in there, small, sleeping. He had one chance to destroy it before it destroyed everything.
He heard them, and for just a second, he remembered what it felt like to be that. He had been that boy once, before the world decided what he was worth. He remembered exactly when it started to go wrong.
There it was, the exact second, the door it used to get in. He had found it.
Been that boy once, before the world decided what he was worth. He remembered exactly when it started to go wrong. He had one window. He would not waste it.
The tower felt it. Someone was here who shouldn't be. Someone who already knew everything. I have been waiting for you. The tower knew. It had always known.
You knew I would come back.
Everything you became was necessary.
Everything you did to her, to me, all of it, was to make me this.
The world needed someone the entity could not stop. It could not stop, you ever could. He had spent years hating it, and now he understood it. It knows its time is ending. Do not let it stop you. The entity had survived everything. It had never faced this. He didn't fight it from the outside. He stepped inside.
This is what you are. This is all you all ever were.
It showed him everything, hoping one of them would break him.
This is all you ever were.
You're right. That happened. All of it. But it's done.
He didn't defeat it with rage. He defeated it with something the entity had never once understood. Acceptance. It was gone. Permanently. And so was the time he had left. The entity was gone. The world was healing, and he was running out of time. He had one thing left to give. Not power, not protection, just words. There is someone who believes in you, more than anything in this world. Don't let the world make you forget him. He didn't need her to understand. He just needed her to remember. There they were. Whole, safe, beloved. Together, everything he came back for.
He didn't disappear. He became something else. Something that would stay.
Hey, wait! Ren, what's wrong?
Everything he had lived, everything he had lost, transferred in one breath. The world was healing. And somewhere in the gold, he was still there.
Nothing. I just want you to be happy.
Nobody gets forgotten. I was born, forgotten. I cried. I learned. I saved. And I repeated. But now, I will keep her safe. I will do what I couldn't. Nobody gets forgotten.